Hi, we are live. We are just waiting for that clock to tick, 1 o'clock Eastern time. I'm on here with Darla Smith from Theraderm, and we're going to be talking about all sorts of good skincare stuff. So if you're tuning in, thank you. And also, any questions that you have, please feel free to open them up and you can type them in. We're going to get started now, and I will get to them as soon as I possibly can. But we are going live right now with Darla Smith from Theraderm. We're going to be talking about the Box by Dr. Ava. My name is Mickey Williams. If you don't know me, I'm just basically a beauty nerd. I've been in the beauty industry for over 27 years, and I was the beauty editor of one of the first ever online beauty magazines, and I'm a self-declared beauty junkie, beauty guru. I've tried everything from do-it-yourself to the most luxurious products out there. So I think I kind of have a realm of what I really love. And so being here today, I'm going to talk to you about one of my absolute favorite exfoliators. And I'm also a makeup artist and a hairstylist. And I can tell you this product that we're going to talk about today is one of those products that I have hooked so many people on. I've actually hooked them onto the brand. But before we get started, on that and me kind of giving you all the information on that, I want to introduce you to the Box by Dr. Ava. Now, this is a big box. I'm going to have to cover my head with it here. As you can see, it's a big one, and it is basically the first ever dermatologist curated subscription box. It can come as a one-off. You can just order one, or you can order it quarterly. I'm kind of obsessed with it because it has all full-size products in there. It has products that you don't always see or you might not even know about, but that are that absolutely work because they're all hand-selected by Dr. Ava. But this particular box, the Spring 2021, is fantastic. Okay, I'm going to hide behind it again. Hi there. First off, because I love it because Father's Day is around the corner, and you have these great products in here. You have Tiege Hanley, which is great. It's a men's skincare line that's basically unbelievable, uncomplicated, makes it so simple for dudes. You have a Foray Skincare Dr. Fuse product. This is their CBD effusive spray. It's such an amazing, soothing skincare mist. You have Restore C, which is great for dudes' necks. I mean, guys' necks, fathers' necks, whatever you want to call it. I feel like if a guy is into his skincare, this could be the ultimate gift that you could give to him. And if it's a dad, then it's a no-brainer because it is perfect for Father's Day. I just did a bunch of TV segments like I was talking to Darla and yourself about. And in the Father's Day segments, this was for that dad that really is into his skincare and really is that kind of, he checks himself out, And so if you have that dad that's constantly like, what am I going to do about my eyes? The Box by Dr. Ava is a great subscription for him, but the Spring 2021 is really just so dedicated towards dads. And then my skin buddy, I don't know if you guys have seen this. This is pretty awesome. It's basically a little device that kind of helps you with red, green, blue light, everything in there. It's really, really awesome. But it also helps all of your products be more effective, but also, red light, there's so much study, blue light about bacteria. So it goes on and on. But then one of my favorite products that I told you we were going to talk about is Theraderm New Peel. This is probably one of the most simplistic ways to exfoliate. I can get so many people, watch out, I got to do this because the box is that big. I can get so many people to start exfoliating because of this product, New Peel. And as you know, exfoliating is so important because it opens up all of that, beautiful skin that's lying underneath that, to kind of helping your products work better and penetrate all that dead skin and all of those wonderful things. But the thing that I love about this product is its simplicity. Now, I've hooked so many people on Theraderm and New Peel, Eternox, all of their products, but I can't tell you exactly how they work. And that is why we have the beautiful Darla Smith, who is the general manager of Theraderm. And she is going to break it down for us. You've been working with them for over 15 years, so you really know the ins and the outs of these products. And I am just, I want to know how it works so I can be a better advocate for your brand. So everybody, this is Darla Smith. Take it away, Darla.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Yes, I have been with Dr. Beckman for over 15 years, and the New Peel is you've got to have it. It's so awesome. I use it 3 to 4 times a week. It has the papaya. Of course, I even have it on my desk because it's great to use. A lot of people think it's just for the face, but you can use it anywhere. I mean, when I'm doing the face, you make sure you put it on dry skin, just a light layer, and you leave it on for about 45 seconds to a minute and let it sit. And then you just start rubbing in a circular motion. And you just see that dead skin start piling up and you feel it. But at the same time, I'm doing my cuticles on my hand.
Yeah.
And, you mentioned that it was a great box for guys. This is great. They don't realize how much dead skin they have on their face and their hands. And it's awesome for guys to use on their hands to get, my husband, is not into the skincare, but his hands get real rough. And so it'll be like, hey, honey, let me hold your hand. And all of a sudden I'll start new peeling them. And he's like, oh, okay, But it has those enzymes in it. And
yes.
it helps exfoliate. And the reason that you want to exfoliate is you turn those cells over and you get that new skin going, and that's how it keeps your skin glowing and looking good. So it's great for people, for people at home to use it. You can do it as a facial at home, and a lot of times, like people with acne, I tell them to do like a mini facial at home. You put on a light layer and get like a tea towel and wet it and throw it in the microwave and heat it. And that heat kicks those enzymes up on your face. So you just lay it on your face and you let that, make sure it's not too hot so people don't burn their face. But you lay it on there and that heat kicks those enzymes and it brings all the impurities up to the surface. And that way.
So wait. Oh, sorry, Darla, to interrupt you, but I just learned something. So wait, you're saying that actually you would put this on your face first, and then you would add the tea towel or a breathable warm towel over it, and it'll actually supercharge the enzymes to work in a. Wow. Okay. Good to know.
And then you wait till your towel is cool, and then of course you can't exfoliate. Then you just wipe it off. But it brings, like, if you have blackheads on your nose and stuff, it brings that to the surface. So that way you can extract easier. And like if you're in a business doing a facial, it makes that so much easier for extractions using a steamer on people.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think we all love that process of the facial to kind of bring everything out. Now you said you can't exfoliate. Obviously you can't rub it around after you've added the warm towel, but you're saying this is a great way to kind of bring everything to the surface and then go ahead and just gently rinse it away and you're going to have it there. Now, that's a good question for you because you said that's great for acne, but how do enzymes actually work? Do you mind nerding out with me here and letting me kind of know exactly the breakdown of this? How does it work? I understand that there is this lovely process of applying it, waiting, and then the rubbing. I always feel like I'm doing something with that, but how do the enzymes actually break this down?
Well, it's actually what it does is those enzymes are breaking down. It's kind of like glue on your face where the dead skin cells are kind of attached to the surface. And so that enzyme is lifting that up and getting it loosened up where it gets on off your face. So it's kind of like, as Dr. Beckman says, you see a layer of leaves on the ground and you kind of rake them. The new peel is kind of going in and shoving those off,
Yeah.
So, and in that way, when you get that dead skin coming up, your products that you're putting on for your anti-aging, your moisturizer is getting down and doing, it's able to work better.
It doesn't have to fight through all of that dead layer. It's basically just right in. I know. I love that. That's what I always try to tell people about exfoliating when they say to me, oh, my makeup is really splotchy. Or when I would work with a lot of guys, they would say, I don't understand why my forehead is so much darker than the rest of my face. I'm like, first off, you shave the bottom half of your face. And secondly, you have all this dead skin up there and it's closer to, the sun. You got to start equaling all of this out and just trying to explain to you. So I feel like that's a great tip for everybody. Also, I mean, I know that everyone should be exfoliating, but why is this process different from, say, like a scrub or along those lines? Like, can you explain to me
Well,
why does new peel have such a different experience for all of these people?
the scrubs to me are rougher on the skin.
Hmm.
You know, they've a lot of they were supposed to take out the granulars and the beads where actually it can damage your skin
Yes,
because
and the environment.
yeah, that's true. But you know, people rub on their skin and that granulars, it's you know, a lot of times if they're very sensitive, it's going to, you know,
Micro tear, and
yeah,
yeah,
it's not
you
good.
can have
And this
inflammation.
is very calming. It has the aloe in it, so it's calming and it's exfoliating. So anybody can use it. If you've got sensitive skin, I just tell them not, you know, don't get in there and rub. It doesn't take you like scrubbing your face. This is just a very gentle with your fingertips exfoliating. You just go in circular motions. And that way you're not irritating sensitive skin or rosacea, you know, people and making you red. It's just,
Yeah, it's very
you know,
satisfying that way. If you a little takes a lot, goes a long way, but also just the movement, you start to feel everything moving around. And I think we had Alicia saying that she loves it because there's such an instant gratification with the product, right? Like you automatically feel it. Like I used to always say to people when I was doing exfoliation and showing them the difference, I would do the back of my hand and show them one hand to the other, and this immediate automatic, wow. I'm like, imagine if you did that to your face, but you just did a little gentler, or imagine what that skin looks like. And I think that really and truly is what one of those kind of like instant gratification moments that makes you feel like, wow, this really does work. But with new peel, you have all of these additional benefits that are built into the product, like the aloe, and that generally anyone can use it. It's a lot of times when you think of an exfoliator, you think of a peel, you
right.
think of something that's very, very strong, but you're saying no, that everyone can use this, even the most sensitive, just using it on a different kind of protocol than if you
Right.
were like, you can't
And
probably use it 3 times a week. Like, yeah.
yeah. Well, and the thing of it is I try to tell everybody it's not just for the face because a lot of people, you know, have the elbows. It's
Hmm.
great to use if you're, you know, going and getting a spray tan to exfoliate before you go get a spray tan. It's great on the bottoms of your feet. So
I had a I had a client who was getting a lot of ingrown hairs on her inner thighs when she would get waxed, and she used it on there, and she really liked it because that was the whole problem, is that the hairs were getting her skin was so sensitive there as it was, so she was using it there because it was such a product that was designed to be used so sensitive. She wasn't scrubbing it off. It wasn't giving her any irritation by using it, and she said her ingrown hairs went away. So it was
yeah,
pretty cool. Yeah, you
yeah,
can
and
use it literally anywhere.
you
Not
know, a lot of
anywhere,
people
not anywhere.
have those bumps on the back of their arm. I call it chicken skin.
Yes.
Um, and it's great to use on that, and then use our a lanolin moisturizer on top of it, and it helps clear that up. And so,
Now, Andrea has a question here. How often can I use the product? Does that change by season?
you know, actually, I don't think it changes by season. I tend to like if you travel a lot and go to different places, you know, the different humidities and things like that affect your face also. So if I'm traveling a lot, I use it about every day. Um,
Okay.
Normally, it's about 3 times a week, but I'm also a dermaplane freak. So I dermaplane. I'm one of those people that I might dermaplane every day. So I'm dermaplaning and new peeling all the time. I just love the feeling. But it's not like I'm a real aggressive, but it gets that dead skin off and it just makes your skin because you know, my skin is really good that I don't wear foundation. So
Ah,
by exfoliating, you know, I keep that cell turning over. So it works really great.
now
And
in mhm.
go ahead. But
No, now
you know, in the box, it has the My Skin Buddy.
yes, that
So
was my question. Perfect.
you
Like,
can
how does
use
that work
that.
in tandem? Yeah.
Yeah, because what you would do would just put the light layer on your face and then use the My Skin Buddy on the red light and the heat and just do it in the circular motion, and it will do the same thing, and it's great. And
I know, it feels so good too.
It does. And that way it's an even pressure. People don't get, because a lot of times I think people get excited and they start seeing this dead skin, and so they think if they keep rubbing it, they're just going to get more and more. Well, don't get too aggressive. I mean, I usually tell people if it's the first time they're using it and they really haven't ever exfoliated, to do it like every day for a week and then go into 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah, I think a lot of my male clients got so excited about it. They used it pretty much every day. I think that was part, but they also are in such a simple protocol that when they add something that they see immediate benefits from, they're like, well, then why can't I use it every day? And because it's designed so sensitive, I don't ever like put the brakes on it because I realize I'm going to have to fight them. But either way, I think that it has made my job a lot easier with airbrushing a lot of my male clients, because airbrush is usually a water-based product and it can sit and settle in all of those patches. So if I can get them to exfoliate, I'm like, go for it. But I do see a lot of male clients moving towards like this daily regimen with new peel. And I'm like, no. But then, hey, I don't have to worry so much.
The thing of it is on men, a lot of men have never exfoliated, and we had a gentleman here that he was in his 60s and shipping, and I kind of wanted to try out some stuff on him. And I got him to start using the new peel, and I swear he looked 10 years younger because all that
he sloughed it off.
Dry skin came off, and it was like, wow, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. These guys were like, wait a minute, I didn't know I could do this. Like, what are you talking about? So, and I can't tell you, there was a few of them that I had to like write out every day, because men are they're just such creature of habits, unless they are that Devo man that really does take very good care of his body, his skin. I find those both to go in tandem. But for the men, even the most simplistic men that I've had to work with that really don't want to wear makeup, but they know they have to, when we're doing like a commercial or something along those lines, they're just kind of like, oh. And I think that a lot of them feel also that when they use the new peel, they get everything off of their face at the end of the day. So that's really why I think it's such a great feeling. Well, go ahead.
Well, that's the thing, is a lot of people, wear the heavier makeup at times, and this new peel really gets down and clears out those pores, and that way they do not have that buildup. And it
100% does. You were correct on that, and I can attest to that after like shooting for 12 hours in makeup myself, and then coming back and just feeling like, oh, I need this out. So I'm definitely going to do the tea towel trick, because that sounds amazing. As long as my little toddler will let me. But
yeah. Well, that's kind of your little break at home that you can do, and it's kind of like a little mini facial.
Yes, so I have to put him to bed first, but yeah. Well, this has been so incredibly informative, Darla. I'm so grateful. I am such a huge fan of the product, and I thank you so much. And I just want to remind everybody again that this does come in the subscription box by the Box by Dr. Ava. Now, again, you can do, I want to show you these products again. I put them down, so just give me 1 second. But I want to show you all of these products that came in here. Oopsie! That came in here. But first of all, the products themselves that are in the box, this spring 2021 box, are worth like $500. All right. But the subscription box for the one-off is $250. So that's why I was promoting it as a Father's Day gift, because it's actually such a bargain. But it does have the new peel in it. It has the Teach Hanley. It has the Restore C. It has the CBD Infusion by Dr. Few, the Euphoria. And it has that device, the My Skin Buddy, which you can use with all of the products, which is like, I think that alone is worth it. But they're all there. There's also these, you can do the subscription, which is great, because that's, quarterly. You would get a box that's basically delivered to your door quarterly. It's really just an incredible box. I mean, you guys working, I'm sure you're thrilled to be in the Box by Dr. Ava too, to be part of it, because it opens up to so many different people that probably wouldn't know about the product. But I'm just super psyched, because there's this curated box that like that everybody can be, you know, everybody can find out about. And I like the fact that you can actually do one, or you can do a full year's worth. And I think with the year subscription, you save like $150. So you can actually just make your own choice there. But I'm obsessed. And is there anything else you want to close with, Darla?
I don't think so. I mean, it is a great box. I mean, you know, the My Skin Buddy is, I mean, actually it's cheaper to buy the box, because normally that My Skin Buddy sells for $2.95, so you're getting the whole box.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, you get all of it.
Those products. So I mean, that is a no-brainer, and it works. You know, it has the red light, the green light, the blue light, and so it works on so many different problem areas. And then with the products, I mean, you can't really beat it. It's a great buy.
I have to actually say too, I'm pretty shocked at how long the charge lasts on that My Skin Buddy. I was just thinking, like, is it gonna?
Yeah,
when is it gonna quit?
I mean, you can keep using. And you know, the thing of it is like if I'm doing some microdermabrasions and stuff on my girlfriends, I'll use it down on their neck and their décolleté and stuff like that. So it doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be the face. Yeah, no. I know. Well, I've heard such amazing things about you, Darla. I'm so happy that I finally get to meet you, even if I meet you in this virtual setting. But I know that I have a lot of Theraderm questions for the future that I'm going to email you about, especially when my clients have questions. And thank you so much for tuning in. Again, you can go to the boxbydrava.com. You can find out everything there. You can sign up for whatever kind of your skin obsession or your skin enthusiast subscription, your one-off, or if you want to go for the full quarterly. Again, I do believe it's a great gift for dad if you're thinking about it, because like Darla just told you, one of the products alone is worth more than, you know, purchasing the whole entire box with all of the products inside. But that's just my opinion. You should go research it yourself. Go to the Box by Dr. Ava, and also take good care, exfoliate, do all of those things that we skin freaks love. Oh, well, I'm sorry to say goodbye to you, Darla. I could talk to you forever, and I'm sure I will
be talking to you.
Yes. And goodbye to everybody. And again, you can just go to the boxbydrava.com to find out more and to learn more about Theraderm. Where can they go to, Darla, to learn more about Theraderm?
Go to www.theraderm.net.
Perfect. So whatever your fancy is, just take good care of your skin. Okay.
Right.
Bye, everybody.
Have a great day.